Greetings, devoted fans of Days of Our Lives. Welcome back to TV Days Drama Digest, your trusted source for the juiciest updates, behind-the-scenes scoops, and in-depth analyses of Salem's most gripping storylines. Today, we're diving headfirst into the whirlwind of anticipation surrounding a seismic event in the soap opera world, the debut of Hank Northrop, a fresh face with a legendary lineage, set to ignite the screen as Liam, a character poised to shake the very foundations of Salem. As the son of the late, great Wayne Northrup, a name synonymous with Day's history, this young actor carries a weighty legacy and an electrifying promise of drama. Buckle up, because Hank's arrival is about to unleash a storm of emotions, rivalries, and revelations that will leave Salem reeling. A legacy forged in soap opera royalty. To understand the magnitude of Hank Northrop's debut, we must first pay homage to the towering figure of his father, Wayne Northrop, whose indelible mark on Days of Our Lives spans decades. Wayne first captivated audiences as the ruggedly charismatic Roman Brady from 1981 to 1991, a role that defined an era of high-stakes drama, torrid romances, and intricate family dynamics. Roman, with his brooding intensity and unwavering loyalty, became a fan favorite, anchoring some of the show's most iconic storylines. Years later, Wayne returned to Salem in 2005 as Dr. Alex North, a character shrouded in mystery and complexity, further cementing his status as a soap opera titan. His performances were a masterclass in emotional depth, blending grit with vulnerability in a way that kept viewers glued to their screens. Tragically, Wayne Northrop's life was cut short in late 2024 when he succumbed to complications from Alzheimer's disease. His passing sent shockwaves through the Days community, leaving fans, castmates, and crew members mourning the loss of a beloved icon. Wayne's battle with Alzheimer's was a private struggle, but those close to him spoke of his enduring spirit and the warmth he brought to every set he graced. His departure left a void in Salem, but now his son Hank steps into the spotlight, carrying the torch of his father's legacy while carving out his own path. The weight of this moment cannot be overstated. Hank Northrop is not just another actor joining the cast. He is the heir to a dynasty, a young man tasked with honoring his father's memory while navigating the high-pressure world of daytime television. Hank Northrop, the man behind Liam. Hank Northrop, at 28 years old, is no stranger to the entertainment industry, though his journey to Days of Our Lives has been one of quiet determination rather than flashy headlines. Born into a family steeped in show business, Hank grew up surrounded by the stories of Salem, hearing tales of his father's on-set triumphs and the camaraderie of the Days cast. Yet, he chose to forge his own path, studying acting at a prestigious conservatory and honing his craft in regional theater before landing smaller roles in television and film. His resume, while modest, speaks to a performer who values substance over spectacle, a trait that promises to translate beautifully to the melodramatic canvas of Days. Physically, Hank cuts a striking figure, with the same chiseled jawline and piercing eyes that made his father a heartthrob in the 80s. But those who've worked with him describe a performer who brings more than just good looks to the table. Hank has this raw, magnetic energy, says a source close to the Days production. He's got his father's intensity, but there's a modern edge to him, a vulnerability that feels very now. This blend of old-school charisma and contemporary nuance makes Hank the perfect fit for Liam, a character designed to stir up trouble and tug at heartstrings in equal measure. Enter Liam, a catalyst for chaos. Hank Northrop's debut as Liam is set to air next week, and the buzz surrounding his character is nothing short of electric. Liam is not your typical Salem newcomer. He arrives in town as a troubled young man with a complicated past, a figure whose presence will ripple through the lives of some of Days' most beloved characters. At the center of Liam's storyline is his fraught relationship with Abe Carver, played by the inimitable James Reynolds, and Abe's son, Theo Carver, portrayed by Cameron Johnson. This trio forms the emotional core of a narrative that promises to explore themes of redemption, forgiveness, and the enduring power of family, albeit with the signature day's twist of betrayal and intrigue. Liam's introduction to Salem is anything but smooth. As a former school bully who once tormented Theo Carver, a young man on the autism spectrum, Liam carries a heavy burden of guilt. Theo, whose journey with autism has been a groundbreaking and sensitive storyline for days, is understandably wary of Liam's arrival. The tension between these two young men is palpable, rooted in a history of pain and misunderstanding. When Abe, a pillar of wisdom and compassion in Salem, takes it upon himself to tutor Liam, the stage is set for a collision of emotions. Abe's decision to mentor Liam is driven by his belief in second chances, but it's a choice that puts him at odds with his own son, who struggles to reconcile his father's compassion with his own lingering trauma. The autism spectrum storyline, a delicate balance. One of the most compelling aspects of Liam's arc is its exploration of Theo's experience as a young man on the autism spectrum. Days of Our Lives has long been praised for its willingness to tackle complex social issues, and Theo's storyline has been a standout in this regard. His struggles with social interactions, his fierce intelligence, and his deep bond with his father have resonated with viewers, offering a nuanced portrayal of autism that avoids stereotypes. Liam's arrival threatens to upend this delicate balance, forcing Theo to confront painful memories while navigating his own path toward healing. The dynamic between Liam and Theo is a masterstroke of storytelling, blending raw emotion with high-stakes drama. Liam, haunted by his past actions, seeks redemption, but his efforts are met with skepticism and hostility. Theo, meanwhile, grapples with feelings of betrayal, particularly as he learns of his father's decision to tutor Liam. The tension is further complicated by Abe's ties to the DiMera family, a clan synonymous with power, deception, and danger in Salem. Liam's arrival raises questions about his own connections. Could he, too, have ties to the DiMeras, or is he simply a pawn in one of their endless schemes? The possibilities are endless, and the writers of Days are clearly relishing the chance to weave a web of intrigue around this new character. The DiMera connection, a powder keg waiting to ignite. No discussion of Days of Our Lives would be complete without mentioning the DiMeras, the infamous family whose machinations have driven some of the show's most unforgettable plotlines. Abe Carver's complex history with the DiMeras, marked by alliances, betrayals, and uneasy truces, adds an extra layer of tension to Liam's storyline. Theo's distrust of his father's decision to tutor Liam is amplified by his suspicion that Liam may be entangled with the DiMeras, either knowingly or unwittingly. This fear is not unfounded. In Salem, no one is ever truly free of the DiMera influence, and Liam's mysterious past makes him a prime candidate for their manipulations. As Liam settles into Salem, whispers of his true intentions begin to circulate. Is he genuinely seeking redemption, or is he a wolf in sheep's clothing, sent to sow discord among the Carvers? The DiMeras shadow looms large, and fans are already speculating about how Liam's presence will intersect with other key players in Salem. Will he clash with E.J. DiMera, whose ruthless ambition knows no bounds? Or could he find an unlikely ally in Stephen DiMera, whose own journey of redemption has been a roller coaster of twists and turns? One thing is certain, Liam's arrival is a spark that could ignite a full-blown inferno, and Salem will never be the same. Hank Northrop's challenge, living up to the legacy. For Hank Northrop, stepping into the role of Liam is both an opportunity and a daunting challenge. The shadow of his father's legacy looms large, and the pressure to deliver a performance worthy of the Northrop name is immense. Yet, early reports from the Days set suggest that Hank is more than up to the task. He's a natural, says a co-star who asked to remain anonymous. Hank has this ability to command a scene without overpowering it. He's respectful of the history but not afraid to make the role his own. Hank's preparation for the role of Liam has been nothing short of meticulous. He reportedly spent weeks researching autism to better understand Theo's perspective, consulting with advocates and individuals on the spectrum to ensure his portrayal of Liam's complex relationship with Theo is authentic and respectful. This dedication speaks to Hank's commitment to his craft and his desire to honor the show's legacy while pushing it into new territory. "I grew up watching Days," Hank said in a recent interview. "To be here, telling these stories, is a dream come true. But it's also a responsibility. I want to do right by the fans and by my dad's memory." The emotional weight of Wayne Northrop's passing. Hank's debut comes at a poignant moment, just months after the loss of his father. Wayne Northrop's death was a devastating blow to the Days community, and for Hank, it adds an extra layer of emotional complexity to his performance. Fans have already taken to social media to express their support, with many noting the bittersweet symmetry of Hank's debut following his father's passing. "It feels like Wayne is still with us, through Hank," one fan tweeted. "I can't wait to see how he carries on the legacy." The Days writers have reportedly woven subtle nods to Wayne Northrop's contributions into Liam's storyline, though they've been careful not to overshadow Hank's performance. These tributes, while understated, serve as a reminder of the deep connection between the Northrop family and the world of Salem. For Hank, every scene is a chance to honor his father's memory while establishing himself as a force to be reckoned with. What's next for Liam and Salem? As Hank Northrop prepares to make his mark on Days of Our Lives, the question on every fan's mind is, what's next? Liam's arrival is just the beginning, a catalyst for a cascade of drama that will test the bonds of family, friendship, and loyalty in Salem. Will Liam find redemption, or will his past sins catch up with him? Can Theo and Abe navigate the challenges of their fractured relationship, or will Liam's presence drive a permanent wedge between them? And what role will the DiMera play in this unfolding saga? One thing is certain. Hank Northrop's debut as Liam is a pivotal moment for Days of Our Lives. It's a chance to celebrate the show's rich history while embracing a bold new future. As the son of a legend, Hank carries a heavy burden, but he also brings a fresh perspective and a raw, undeniable talent that promises to captivate audiences. Salem is a town built on secrets, scandals, and second chances, and Liam's story is poised to embody all three. Conclusion: a new chapter begins. As we count down to Hank Northrop's debut next week, the excitement is palpable. Days of Our Lives has always thrived on its ability to blend heart-wrenching drama with larger-than-life characters, and Liam's arrival is a testament to that enduring formula. For fans, it's a chance to witness the dawn of a new era, one that honors the past while forging a path forward. For Hank, it's an opportunity to step out of his father's shadow and into the spotlight, proving that the Northrop legacy is alive and well. So, grab your tissues, clear your schedules, and prepare for a roller coaster of emotions as Hank Northrop takes Salem by storm. Liam's story is just beginning, and if the early buzz is any indication, it's going to be one wild ride. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.